If you grew up in Houston, you know this voice. Shelley Wade started her career at 97.9 The Box, stayed there for almost a decade. She is now afternoon host of New York's 94.7 The Block. She's also spreading waves of positivity with her podcast, The Goodness Factor with Shelley Wade, introducing listeners to people, both celebs and regular people, and shining a spotlight on the good deeds they are doing. Shelley Wade, welcome to Chat with Chelsea.
I am so excited to chat with you. Oh my God.
And you guys, she is sharing her birthday with us, so happy birthday to you.
Oh my God, thank you, thank you.
So
I feel like someone was asking me, you know, what am I going to do, what fun things am I going to do for my birthday? I'm like, this?
Obviously,
Hello?
yes, being a new bestie on the show. So having you back in Houston, incredible, because you are born and raised.
Yeah.
So how has your radio career kind of changed over the years, going from, Houston, New York to podcasting?
Oh, of course, I'm still doing radio. Podcasting is just another way to express myself. And I felt the reason I started doing the Goodness Factor podcast is I just felt like the bad news and the negativity was overwhelming me. And you could decide to be really upset about it, or you can do something about it. I'm like, I might be one voice, but I can add my voice to the positivity out there, So that's why I started doing this. But to answer your question, I mean, listen, you're talking about 97.9 The Box. I feel like I grew up there, It's my radio home for, like you said, close to a decade. I grew up there. It was such a fun way and a wonderful way to kick off my career. And growing up, I always dreamed of going to sing on Broadway. And then when I got into radio, I was like, you know what? I want to be in New York, but I want to have my own radio show there. So it was like one of those, it's the big city of dreams. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. And so I achieved that dream in 2001 and moved there. People tell me all the time, I grew up listening to you. I'm like, thanks for making me feel old.
I was going to say that. I'm sorry, Shelley. I was going to say that. The golden voice.
It really is it's a wonderful experience to know that, when people have memories of you, it's something positive like that,
Was there a moment when you said, I have to do this podcast, I have to spread positivity? Was there a bad news day or anything that made you want to kick that off?
It wasn't a specific day. It was just like bad news is piling on. And it was like, you know what? Enough of this negativity. I'm going to put positive out there. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And so you have all sorts of folks on there. You mentioned celebrities as well. Is there one celebrity who you really enjoyed talking to, who really gave a positive spin?
You know what? I really enjoyed LL Cool J and what he contributed. LL has been on my show, 5 times now within those 3 years?
Regular, okay.
So it's like we're kind of besties now.
Yes.
I don't have a cell phone number in my phone. But,
I mean, we're working on that, though. Let's go ahead and take a listen to that podcast.
Yeah, a lot of people are going through it, right? Like, you have a lot of people, times are tough out there. You got people that are worried about bills, worried about things. They want their kids to be able to go to certain schools. It's tough, and you can get discouraged, but you just can't let it. You can't let it pull you down. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep your chin up, and you may have to make some adjustments. You may have to rethink your plan, but you can keep your eyes on the prize and have the same goal. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And make it. You can make it. You can do it. When you get in these situations, don't let it crush you. Let it turn you into a diamond. Let it make you even better. Let it make you stronger. Utilize it as fuel to take your life to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Yes, that was a good way to start the year, I will say.
And he always has really positive things. I mean, listen, if you think about it, LL has been at this since he was like, 16 or so?
Yeah.
You can't be a person that's negative and still perform at such a high level.
So and that's why his skin is still so clear. Looking good. Yes.
Yeah. And he has positive things to say. One of my favorite quotes by LL is, dreams don't have a deadline. Because oftentimes people will make you think you're getting older, you can't achieve things, your time is over. LL's like, dreams don't have a deadline. If you can, imagine it, you can do it.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to work some more on our dreams coming up after this commercial.